What's up? Happy Monday. Okay. I got a new I got a new little setup. Let me know how it sounds. I got a microphone, I got a new light and a new stand. Okay. My bad, y'all. How's it going? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome. I hope the sound is good. Let me know how it sounds. Hopefully, the sound is picking up okay. Hopefully, it sounds better. Um, yeah, I can't wait to watch the replay and see if I can hear a difference. So, yeah, I want to start this episode with like a little infomercial. All right. So I want to show off what I've been creating. Some trays. This one says high class. So this one is all glitter. Yes. So I'm going to finish it all. I just did a coat of clear gloss spray paint, so I'm going to finish it all with epoxy. Front to back is going to be all glossy and shiny and blingy. It's going to be cute. And then this is my Extreme Stoner tray. Yes. Uh-uh. It's just a bunch of buds, and then on the back, just a beautiful bud leaf. So that's this one. This one is also going to get a final coat of resin over the whole thing. And then I have one that is really pretty. It's a work in progress. Um, and then I have another one that is Pride, my Pride Month um, tray. So that one's nice. And then I did, of course, my personal tray, which is full right now. But yeah, so that's a couple of my trays. Um, I'm going to show you. Okay, so this, and the sticker says, "Love is love." With a bunch of little bud leaves all over it. And the back is going to be just all glitter. The back is going to be full on glitter, baby. Glitter. Yeah, so I really like this one. I really like this one. So bunch, I have a bunch coming. And since I'm up, look at this one. I really love this one also. Isn't that beautiful? That is nice. I think it's nice. So there can be like vanity trays, beauty trays. Yeah, that would be cute on a little vanity. Yeah, look at that. High class, cute little glass vanity, or in a girl's room. Okay, and she have all her little lotions and everything stacked on there. Ain't that cute? Or one with her name on it, or your son, maybe, no glitter or some shit. Or glitter, I don't know. Whatever. So, yes, that is boom. What I've been working on in the meantime, in between time. Now, let's get into the show. Welcome, you guys, to another episode of Get Paid with Creative Nomad. I am Creative Nomad Shalanda Elise. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you. I hope you are enjoying the series. Feel free to subscribe. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And let's get into it. So today, week 6, the beginning of week 6, episode 24. And we are talking about persuasion. Persuasion. Now, what I want to go into is breaking down like the word persuasion and the importance of it. I remember when my mother sent me to a private school. It was my 8th grade year because 7th grade year I got suspended so many times she was sick of it. So she sent me to private school. But that backfired on her, and I went back to public school after that because that was like, those were the worst mofos ever at that fucking private school. But one thing that I remember we had a class called The Power of Persuasion. And that was in the 8th grade. And I was like, that's interesting. And it just really, it's something that I can acknowledge and admit that I have not deliberately utilized to my best benefit um, over the course of my lifetime. I'm just now starting to utilize it deliberately, you know what I mean, and be aware of it. And it was amazing to me that at such a young age, I was guided towards something that was taught from, I don't want to say, I don't want to, I don't want to put, um, I don't want to put like a negative connotation on it, but from, I guess, the opposition, their perspective of persuasion, how to utilize it, how to best take advantage of being able to get people to do what you want, get people to see things your way, being able to, convince people to do what you want them to do or do what is in your best interest. You know what I mean? And that's powerful. That is powerful, whether it's raising a kid, you know what I mean? Being able to constantly win the battle of, selling your kid on what you want them to do versus being sold on what they want to do, and you give in and say, okay, you give them their way. Or do you battle it out and, winner takes all? Who's gonna come out on top, the parent or the child? It's persuasion, persuasion. Who's gonna come out on top? So I look at it, like that, being having the advantage of being taught that at such a young age from, like I said, the opposition. It was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't realize until I got older exactly how powerful that was, but I knew it was powerful. That's why it stuck with me. So, persuasion, to kick off week 6, how not? Why not? Why not? Now, persuasion is, coercing, convincing, urging, all of these things. How you may have to, um, dish out these things, how you may have to be these different type of things in any given scenario, that's something that you'll have to find out. And, you'll just have to let that play out in each moment. But being able to, again, being able to have others do things your way or see things your way or, you know, um, help you out when it just in any circumstance, it's beneficial. It's beneficial. And for me, I feel like you have to pay these things forward. I don't feel like I don't feel like the power of persuasion really is the most beneficial when it comes to um, theft and bribery and, you know, misleading and misguiding. I don't think that's when the benefit of being persuasive comes into play. So, keep in mind what our goal is and what our purpose is, right? So, with that, you have to pay it forward. You can't be, some asshole, shitty type of person and feel like, oh, I can just get people to do whatever I want. No, no, you don't want people to um, fear you because they don't know, what you're going to do to them. You want people to respect you. You want people to trust your leadership, trust your guidance. So being able to persuade people to see things your way is being a great communicator. You know how to effectively, get your point across as to why you think certain things should be done this way. If it comes down to explaining, or that, whatever your decision is will speak for itself. So it's just like being able to communicate and effectively um, and successfully guide and lead a team. It's a lot of aspects come into play when it comes to being persuasive, when it comes to being effectively being persuasive and getting people to do what you want them to do and what you need them to do. Like legit, it's an art, really. It's an art, and you have to know what your charm is. You have to know what your thing is. You gotta know how to turn it on, what it is. How to play into it. Boom, and that's just it. And know when to go in for the ask, and don't be afraid to ask when it's time to ask. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's for real. So, um, persuasion. Um, encouragement, Persuasion, look at it like that. It's just another form of encouragement. You're really trying to encourage the other person to do what you want them to do. Encourage them to see things your way. Encourage them to go down this road instead of the road they had in mind. Just be encouraging. You know what I mean? There's so many other wonderful words that you can use, that says that are synonymous with persuasion, and you think about it like that, you think about those words, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay, all right, I got this, I got this. And then it's easy, it's easy. You you realize you have more of it, and you're more in tune with the characteristics of these, this overall trait, more so than you thought you were. You have more of it than you thought you did. So just break it down. Break it down. Prompting. That's another word that's synonymous with um, persuasion. Prompting. You just Some people need to be verbally prompted. Some people just they gotta be encouraged. They have to, and you have to. It's your job. It's your duty as the one communicating and trying to get an understanding of the person you're communicating with. It's your job. It's your responsibility to figure out how you can get this person to understand what you're saying. If you want to communicate with this person, then it's your duty to figure out how you can communicate with this person, how you can make them understand what you're saying. You know, if 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 you were the one that could not understand what they were saying, then it would be their responsibility to make sure that you understand. But if it's the reverse, yes, it's your responsibility to get that person to understand what you're saying. Period. So that's it. Persuasion. As long as you have an interest too, you can be persuasive. You can be persuasive as long as the interest is there. Persuasion is easy. Like I said, once you break the word down, persuasion is really easy if the interest is there. If the interest to encourage, to prompt, to, persuade, if it's there, then it won't be a problem being persuasive. I just, that's just what I believe. That's just what I believe. And even when it comes to selling something, if you're interested in that thing, baby, you can sell it. You can sell it. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. If you are interested in it, baby, you can sell it. You sure in the hell can. Doesn't matter if you're a salesperson. Doesn't matter if you've ever sold anything before. You've been selling your whole life. If you're interested, yeah, it's good as sold. Your interest is what's going to um, take lead. That's what's going to um, engage with the customer. That's what's going to pretty much take over and sell the product. Your interest in it. That's it. That's it. It's just going to be two people, interested in this one common thing. You have to keep in mind the human factor. Everything comes back to simple humanity. Everything comes back. One of my favorite lines in You've Got Mail was when old girl was like, I hate when people say that it's not personal, it's business. She said everything is personal. If nothing else, it should begin and end by being personal. And I was like, exactly, exactly. Once we take the person out of it, what do we have? Once we take the humanity out of it, what do we have? We don't have anything. You know what I mean? So then we don't allow people to get upset and angry anymore and express that anymore because there's no personality anywhere. There's no person anywhere. There's no humanity anywhere. We're expected to all be these robots, these perfect, politically correct robots, and we're human beings. We're supposed to understand one another. We're supposed to want to understand why someone is angry or why someone is sad or why someone, is pattern is off. You know what I mean? That's that should be normal and natural again. Like that's not weird. It is not weird. So, you know, when it comes to persuasion, it's really just a matter of if the interest is there, it's easy. It's easy to be persuasive as long as you're interested. You can do it. You absolutely can be persuasive, um, engaging, charismatic. You can be attentive. You can be knowledgeable. Again, your interest is what will guide you. That is what will take the lead. It'll take control. So find interest in more things than just what explore, expand on what expand on what you like. Try different shit. Try everything. You don't know, try a bunch of different shit. If you aren't already an explorer, active, try a bunch of different shit. Just try it. Life is too short to really be boring. Life is too short to have so many, um, to have such a long bucket list, you know? Just fucking get out there and live. Start with yourself. Work your persuasion on yourself. Persuade yourself to live outside of your comfort zone. Live outside of your comfort zone. Start saying yes to life. Persuade yourself to say yes to life. Yeah. Convince yourself to do shit that you would normally say no to. Start there. Persuade yourself to do that. Start there. I mean, some of the best, most exciting things in life are on the other side of your comfort zone, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Life is short, too short to not have fucking wild stories. Life is too short. Life is way too short to just, you don't have any good stories in your life. You haven't done anything risky. You haven't persuaded yourself to do anything edgy. Nothing heart racing. Nothing exciting. Just existing. And then you die. All of a sudden, one day, on the way to do some of the same old boring shit that you've been conditioned to do. The whole bucket list full of exciting shit, or a whole judgmental attitude full of judging the people that are out there living. Get out there, man. Get out there. Life is to be lived, really. It's live. Sitting on the sidelines, uh, playing it safe. It's not, life is too short. Life is too short to just do everything the traditional way and then you die. If persuasion is something that you need to work on, start by persuading yourself to live outside of your comfort zone. Start there. I encourage you to start there. Live outside of your comfort zone. If it's mobile living, if it's urban stealthing, if it's van life, if it's co-living, whatever it is, if it's tiny house building, whatever it is, whatever it is, live it to the absolute no regrets fullest. Period. Period. As long as you are doing what you want to do for you, seriously, man, that really for you, not, oh, for my kids, oh, for my husband, for my wife. No, it's got to be for you because at the end of the day, sweetheart, sir, ma'am, miss, look here. At the end of the day, you're left with just you, just you at the end of the day. So do what is best for you. And when it's all said and done, by you doing strictly what's best for you, you are doing what's best for everyone else. Because it's when it's something or people that you're responsible for them. So you know that, right? But how can you put someone else above you. So who's going to take care of you if you don't? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So when you put self-preservation, that's why that's the first law of nature. Because you have to look out for yourself. And mentally, you have to understand and accept and be okay with the fact that that is okay. That is healthy living. Mentally, that is healthy living. Being okay with taking care of yourself and knowing that this in itself is taking care of everyone else. It's something altogether different from neglect. Neglect is something altogether different. If you're being neglectful, you're being neglectful. That's something totally different. We're not talking about that, right? So take care of you. Convince yourself to look out for number one. Look out for number one. That is you. So start your uh, persuasion. Start it there. Start with yourself. Start with the man, the woman in the mirror. Okay? Get good at charming yourself, convincing yourself to look out for you, to do what's best for you. Get good at that. Get comfortable with that. Get mentally okay with that. You have to be. You have to be okay with that. You have to mentally be comfortable with, okay, I have to be here right now. Mentally and physically, I need to be here right now because this is what's going to get us there, right? If I'm here while I'm here, then I can be there while I'm there. You see what I'm saying? So being present, like we talked about a couple of episodes ago, being present at every moment is key. It's key. So when it comes to persuasion, along with having the interest in whatever the thing is, as long as you have the interest, persuasion is easy. Being charming, being encouraging, convincing someone why your idea is better or direction or whatever the case may be, it should be easy. It should be a lot easier than, trying to persuade someone to do something that you don't want to do in the first place or that you don't like or condone in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, shit, it's a hell of a lot easier than that. So, hey, I say when you're interested, shit goes a hell of a lot smoother. A hell of a lot smoother. You know? It's a lot easier to encourage someone when it's with something that you would do, you're excited about doing. So you want someone to come along with you. You want someone to join you on this journey or whatever the case may be. You're excited. Yes, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Shit, you looking forward to it. You amp. So, you can't have that when you don't want to be there. You just coming along because it was a contest or whatever. I don't want to be here. This ain't my thing. Yeah, no, see, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So here we are. Here we are. Persuasion. Persuasion. Just purely having the interest, in my opinion, is purely having the interest to convince that person, to convince, to encourage. It all comes down to that. It really, everything always comes back to self. Always, always. That's what I love about life. It always comes back to self. So we have so much more power and control than we utilize. I don't know if it's because we're afraid of it or what the case may be, but hmm, we should really reevaluate. We should really reevaluate ourselves. Yeah. I mean, it's just amazing to think about energy. When you look at it from a scientific point of view, just energy and matter, like it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So that is today's episode on persuasion. Let me know, you guys, how the sound is. I got a microphone, so hopefully the sound is okay. I'm digging this light and the whole little setup, so that's dope. Um, yeah, happy Monday, you guys. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another episode. We are into week 6. Can you believe it? Week 6. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.